so many Red Dot winners, and I have been a Red Dot jury member for the last 16 years. So I gave most of the Red Dot award to Lenovo. And today I'm talking about the future of design. And actually, I just came back from the States yesterday after 10 days of a board meeting and attending World Design Capital, San Diego, Tijuana events. These are the papers that I made on the plane for today's presentation. As you know, design has so many different meanings, but the best definition that I like is from Herbert Steinman. Design is the process of making current situation better. So every time we do, we can make a better solution. So there is no perfect answer for design, but there is only timely finish of design because of the all limitations. So today, just 4 keywords: future, design, education, and innovation. Among these 4 words, future is very simple. Education is also simple. But design is very complicated word. Innovation is a little better, but design and innovation is very difficult word, especially for communication. Among designers, there is no problem. But when designers talk about design and innovation with the managers or the policymakers, there is some miscommunication can happen. Anyway, we all have for innovation, because innovation is the only way we can survive in the future, in the era of uncertainty about the future. This is what I like most about the future. William Gibson is a sci-fi writer. He said that future is already here, but it is just not evenly distributed yet. On my way from airport to here, I saw real robot taxi that I saw from news in Seoul. I think robot taxi is the future. So depending on where you live, depending on how you see, you can see the future, you can see the present, you can see the past. That's the basic issue of the future. But in future, there are 2 futures. One is physical future, and the other is mental future, which is in our mind. Now we're talking about the physical futures, but I think more important thing is mental future. Design, as you can see today, a lot of presentations. Without understanding artificial intelligence, we cannot do anything. So in one word, future of design is nothing but function of AI. How to use AI in design is most important issue in design. And what is design? Last week at San Diego, I met Don Norman, as Norman mentioned. I asked him, are you a designer or not? And they said, no, I'm not a designer. Then, who are you? They said that I'm a designer of designers. So I think he's a little out of mind. And my best expression about design is by John Haskett. He said, design is to design a design, to produce a design. So it means so many different things to so many different people. So unless we have a clear definition of design, there should be a lot of misunderstandings can happen. Usually, design has 3 steps. At the bottom, we are talking about design as a styling, the forms. The second, we are talking about the process for creative problem solving. At the top is a strategy team for innovation, full for innovation. Lenovo, a lot of good companies, the CEOs using design as a tool for strategy for their innovation. So design is, in a sense, a balance and harmony between those three functions: styling, or a creative problem process, or it is a strategic tools. The problem is innovation. Everybody talk about innovation every day. When I ask, what do you mean by innovation? Then they have many different meanings. You know, innovation, first you need some fresh ideas or new ideas. But that's not all. Even if you have very good ideas, you don't implement, it's nothing. Every year, I went to see new products at CES. And all the time, I told my students, hey, this is the product that I said in the class. This is the one that I said 10 years ago. I only expressed my creative ideas, but I never implement. Just ideas. But innovation, with creative ideas, new ideas, very good ideas, you have to implement. And then the result should create significant values. Otherwise, you cannot create innovation. So that's why innovation is so difficult. You have to have creative ideas. Even if there are so many creative ideas among organization hierarchy, best ideas can die, and worst ideas can come up, and they implement. Sometimes implement well, but the marketing fail. Eventually, they cannot create any value. So innovation is something that everybody in an organization should work together. The innovation is not easy. It never been easy. Next, education. Because I'm a professor, so I'm interested in education. The purpose of education is learning how to learn. When I was a little kid in college, I was told how to do it. So whatever I do, whatever I have to do, was a good spirit. But in the future, education is learning how to learn. In the era of AI, in the era of dramatic technological changes, if you don't have this know-how, then the education doesn't make sense. And Yuval Harari, even he said that in 21st century, education, change is the only constant. Which means education keep changing. Then how can a school professors can teach something that never change? So we have to give them the basic principle of education. But for design education, so far design education is heavily focused on styling and less on process, least on strategies. But in the future, it's gotta be reversed because all styling, as Lucia will show, AI can do styling much better than expert designers. Now I'm testing a process for creative problem solving with AI. AI, maybe in a couple of years, can be better than human expert. And the only thing left is a strategy. So the design education, the main focus should be reversed. And then how we survive in this area? I think first we have to know yourself, myself, and also know others, and we have to know the world. For myself, we have to think about what I can do better than others, and what I have to do, and eventually what I wish to do. Gradually, we move to what I wish to do. And also, this second thing, know others is becoming more important. Because unless you understand others, you cannot design anything. Because the design is all about users. So, for know others, you need empathy, how you understand others. And in order to get the empathy, you have to have a very good culture of collaboration. Also, know others. The culture difference is so important. China has unique culture, Korea also has our own culture, some similar, some quite dissimilar. But we are thinking about what is the universal component of the culture, especially young generations, Z generations and Alpha generation. Put together we call Alpha generation. In the Alpha generation, all over the world, their behavior, the pattern of behavior shows very similar. In my generation, the Chinese and Koreans, very different. But young generation, they have very universal component of cultures. That's really important. And also, you have to know the world. So, in conclusion, design is a tool for innovation. Design is not purpose. That's really important, especially for designers. When you talk with the business managers and policymakers, design is not the ultimate goal. Design is tool, very effective tool for innovation. My first version was study hard, but the second version was be creative, be challenging. Don't be afraid of making failures, mistakes. Experience as much as possible. That's all I can say for future of design and innovation. That's it. Thank you.